Good evening, humans. Tyrannosaurusmoth here, and tonight we're taking a look at the Jurassic World Hammond Collection Stegosaurus figure from Mattel. Let's do this. Aesthetically speaking, this figure looks great, and just more of the stuff that we've come to love from Hammond Collection, just in Stegosaurus form. I will say this is a large figure and really drives home, especially in scale, how big Stegosaurus actually was, which is pretty massive, especially when we go to size comparisons later, you will see. But yeah, this is awesome. Just really nice, hefty feeling piece of plastic too. This is not one of the, I mean, they're all hollow in the middle, but this one feels like the plastic, the body is thicker. So that definitely helps the kind of quality feel. We get, obviously for colors, very dark green here at the top, and then this kind of more cream color at the bottom. And that transition is a little stark. It does work, though. Actually, it looks better through my viewfinder than it does in person, I think, which is interesting. Then we get a little touch of brown coming up here along the side. That brown matching the plates here, which are done very nicely with that little bit of dry brush, which kind of is a yellow cream color, kind of calls back to here. So there's a lot of continuity with the aesthetics here, which is kind of nice. And get to that face sculpt, and very, very nice. No articulated jaw, even though I think the baby had one, which is interesting, especially because this is a bigger head naturally, but it is what it is. And still a great sculpt. Then we get the glass eyes, as we've been seeing, and they are kind of a amber / orange, and there is the pupil, which is on the outside this time, not on the inside of it. So they seem to be going back and forth with that depending on what the dinosaur is, which is very interesting. Then we do get the toenails all painted up, so that's uniform. We get just some speckling and dry brushing and all this other stuff to kind of bring out more details throughout the body, and just very nicely done. Great sculpt all around. Pardon me, bumping into my camera there. And yeah, just overall, really cool looking figure. Articulation is pretty damn nice, and yeah, we don't get no freestanding kicks naturally. Again, not many of the dinosaurs get that. However, we do get a lot of standing poses, and I will say that, you know, part of that, and this is, I think, something I alluded to earlier, the back of the figure is very, very heavy. This tail piece, it's rubbery plastic, it's kind of thick. There's a lot, very heavy wire in there, and that really weighs it back. So when you're trying to get just a basic standing pose, find the hinges there, it actually takes some work. You got to kind of like bring the back legs back a little bit more in order to get there. You got to kind of push against it, because if you want to do more of a walking pose, that tail is going to drag it back. And that's interesting. So it does require a little work to get it to slightly more normal poses, but you know, it's not a total war. It's just something worth keeping in mind. But getting into the nitty gritty, we do have a ball joint at the head, so you can go all the way around. Some nice down, straight forward, not really up. We get some side to side as well. Then we get the neck, which allows us to get more up, more down, more side to side. So natural progression, very, very nice. The front legs are on hinges, so we can get a perfect T. You can rotate naturally. Single hinges at the knees should bring us to just before 90. We get rotation there as well. Then these feet, pardon me knocking my camera again, we get about that much point, about that much forward. It's not really forward, and not really any rocker, it's more rotation. Back legs are a little bit more of the same. However, the legs do come out decently. So about there, coming in all the way about that far. So there you go. Rotation. You can come back about that far before you're running into the body. Front, about that far before you're running into the body. Single joint for that knee. So you can bend about that far, pretty much 90. Can't fully straighten out, pardon me, but you can get to about there. Then same for the back feet as there were for the front. So really nice point. A little bit better on the forward. And then it's rotation from there. Then we get ball joint at the base of the tail. And then, like I said, very heavy wire here, so you can get some nice poses. I suspect this is why the wire is as heavy, just give you just a little bit more. Oh, there you go. I did not notice that's starting to tear. So another thing to be careful of. Don't force it too much. Wow, no, that sucks. But it's what it is, I suppose. But yeah, that'll do it for articulation. Getting into size comparisons, here they are with some other Hammond collection. With some domestics. With some imports. With some monsters. Finally, with yours truly in human form in both 1/18 and 1/12 scale. So my final thoughts on the Jurassic World Hammond Collection Stegosaurus figure from Mattel is that this is a really cool figure, another solid entry into the line. Just they've been knocking it out of the park since the beginning in various ways. They've corrected occasionally, some things we're still waiting on, but you know, it's really cool to see an herbivore in like this size range because we haven't seen that yet. And yeah, there's just some really good stuff going on. Every time I think this line is kind of been away for too long, they come back with a whole bunch of awesome stuff. So really cool to see. This is currently showing up in Walmart's, usually, not Walmart's, pardon me, Target's. And usually after that, after Target has kind of run its course, we end up seeing these pop up online. So yeah, if you haven't been able to find it in Target, fret not, it will probably come up on Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, etc. In probably a month-ish, or maybe tomorrow, who knows. SDCC is just right around the corner as I'm recording this. So yeah, that being said, I hope you found this review informative and somewhat entertaining, and if that's the case, I hope to see you back here, because I do multiple reviews a week of action figures related to tokusatsu, dinosaurs, monsters, pro wrestling, and more. So if any of that appeals to you, come back, let's talk some nice plastic, just escape the world for a while. But really, at the end of the day, I just hope you're well, hope that all of your toy dreams come true, and most importantly, hope that you and yours stay weird, simians.